How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk today about IPOB, the company, the SPAC that is merging with Opendoor. So, this is a company that has gotten a lot of publicity recently for a handful of different reasons, and they're up nearly 200% since they opened up at about $10 a share. Now, I want to talk about what's happening with the stock, why it went up so much yesterday. It's kind of trading sideways a little bit today, whether I think it is still a good buy, whether I still think it's a value stock compared to its competitors, and I want to talk about a famous investor that has been buying some of these shares. So if you guys like this, if you like the hustle, I am planning on doing stuff the rest of the day, but I wanted to get this out to you as quickly as possible because there's some news that could cause it to go up or down in the next trading day. So if you guys like that, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you like these kinds of videos, I do multiple a day usually. Hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that too. And if you want 4 free stocks through WeBull, you can check out the link below. Some of them are worth up to $1,600. And if you want to know exactly when I'm buying and when I'm selling stocks, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. So we're looking at IPOB today. It's trading about $29 a share. Now, over the last 5 days, it's been back and forth, but over the last month, it's up a lot. It's up over 50%. Over the last 6 months, it's up about 200%. Now, I like this company. I hold it. I own some shares, and there is a big potential catalyst on Monday. It went up 12% yesterday, because of the fact that shareholders of the SPAC voted to approve the acquisition of Opendoor. So they basically approved that they're going to merge. This will happen on Monday. So on December 21, the new name will be Opendoor Technologies, and it'll be under the ticker OPEN. Now, a lot of people always wonder, should you buy before or after the merge date? Should you sell out right before it merges? And I'll explain that in a second, what my plan is on this one. But just looking at the company in general first versus its competitors, they have about $2.7 billion worth of Q1 revenue just in their top 6 markets. So this is a $2.7 billion run rate. So they take the first quarter of the year and then they multiply it by 4. Overall, though, between their 21 markets based on Q1 run rate, they have about $5 billion worth of revenue. Now, again, with the pandemic, it's caused a lot of uncertainty. But if we just consider, let's say, a $5 billion revenue this year, I don't think it necessarily will be that high because of the pandemic. But let's say on a normal year, it's $5 billion. They think it can go up to $50 billion worth of revenue. Let's look at it compared to some of its competitors. Versus Redfin trades at a price to sales ratio of about 8.5. Zillow is about 8.5. Now, if they trade at an equal price to sales ratio and they have about, a $5 billion revenue, that means that they would be about a $40 billion stock. Now, based on their current transaction, based on what they're valued right now, a lot of people don't understand how these are valued, and I actually have a full video on SPACs and how they're valued. But right now, this is not a $4.7 billion company. It was back when it was $10 a share. Now it's gone up basically 200%. So we're looking at more like a $15 to $20 billion company. But let's say it's valued the same as Redfin or Zillow. That means that it could pretty much double from where it is now. It could even go up a little bit more than that if it's just valued the same. Now, there is some more risk with these smaller companies because of the fact that they are smaller. They have more fluctuations. They're easier to beat out if you're a big competitor, but there's also more upside because they can typically grow faster. I think that this company is still a pretty good buy where it is now. And ARK Invest has been buying this company. So if you go to lucidtracking.com, so lucidtracking.com, people always ask me, even when I say it, but lucidtracking.com shows you what ARK Invest is buying, and ARK Invest is one of the most innovative mutual fund companies out there. You can see that they've continuously bought. When the stock went down, they bought a good amount, and then they've been buying more and just continuously buying every single day. And they've been doing this in 3 different portfolios. So it looks like it's a pretty high conviction play for them. You can see anywhere from about $400,000 to $1 million a day. They're just shoveling into IPOB. Now, some people might be asking, well, is this a buy before the merger? Should I buy before? Should I buy after? The way I think about it is there's no way of knowing what will happen with a company in the short term. Again, even in the long term, it's hard to determine, right? There's always stuff that we can't see that's happening with a company. But I think that this is one of those plays where you don't know short term. But I think long term, this is a good play. So I think, again, this could go up to a $60 stock, even if it's just compared to Redfin or Zillow. And the way I think about it is, yes, I could wait to see if it drops off. I could see if it will go down to $25 a share or $20 a share. But I also realize that if I feel strongly about a company that it will double, why would I take that risk? Why would I hold out and sit on the sidelines for a little bit extra that might not even occur? I kind of think about it as like if you had known that Tesla was going to go up 10x a year ago or 7x or whatever it is, would you have waited to see if it dipped a little bit more before you bought all your shares? No, you wouldn't have done that. You would have bought in as much as possible right then. You wouldn't have seen if it went down, 5% or something first to try to get in a little bit better price and then have it go up. You would have bought as much as possible right at that time. Now, of course, we don't know where IPOB is going to go, but if we think that's going to go up double, I'm not trying to squeak out a couple extra pennies. I think this is a good buy for the long term, but as always, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock analyst. I don't have a crystal ball. So definitely do your own research, but I like this one long term, and I know a lot of people have been asking on it. A lot of people have been asking my opinion on it, where it is now, because it has been going up a lot. I believe I am up a decent amount too. I think I was buying around 22 or 23. I could be wrong because I haven't looked in a while because I just bought it and pretty much didn't want to touch it because I think it's a good long-term play. But, if you wanted to see whether I buy more of this or whether I sell it or whether I hold it, I'll give you updates on YouTube. But as always, I can't update everything in real time. So you can check out the Patreon if you want to get those real-time updates. Again, link in the description. I like this company. I think it's positive that ARK Invest keeps on buying it. I don't think this is one that you try to time out and squeak out a couple extra percent. I think this is one of those classic ones where you buy and hold for a while. Of course, everything gets updated all the time. Information changes. So I'll update you guys in the future as I buy, sell, or hold. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I wish you luck over the following trading days. Hopefully we see some green days coming up. And, have a great weekend. Happy holidays coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching and hitting the like button and subscribing and checking out WeBull. If you guys want to see another stock that I really like that I just made a video on this morning, Motley Fool just gave like a rare buy alert for it. It also got upgraded to a 54% upside by an analyst. I hold the company. I definitely think you should check out this video right here on the end screen. I just made this video today. Thank you guys, and I'll see you here.